Alright, well, let's begin the stream. I don't think anybody's coming in, but it'll be fun to play. I love Plants vs. Zombies, bro. It's my favorite game. Might be lag. Luckily, it doesn't seem like it's lagging for the stream, but I do have a problem where, like, if I do full screen, it'll do into a weird pocket thing, and the stream's visuals are gonna be weird. So I have to keep it in windowed. But if I do that, then it becomes a problem of like, when I try and do windowed, my game gets really laggy for some reason. So we're gonna try and live with it. Okay, we're gonna try something else actually. Alright, there we go. We just had to do some, what's it called, technical mashup of me staying in the thing once I got it all set up. Dude, I used to live in die by... Oh, hold on. That's the wrong thing. Why can't I toggle mute on myself? Oh, yeah. There we go. Ba 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 ba. Perfect. Cool. Dude, I used to live and die off of Plants and Zombies. What's it called? I played the original game. I played some other stuff. There you go. Nice try jumping. There we go. And I'm probably going to be shot to death. If I can revive, that'd be fun. Nope, I can't. Okay, well, it'll work. But yeah, dude, I used to live and die off of Plants and Zombies. It was one of my. It's still one of my favorite genres. I love how it takes such a very dark tone and makes it very unserious. Mostly just very sad Garden Warfare 3 is never gonna get a reboot. Oh, I'm so sad that Garden Warfare 3, like Garden Warfare is never gonna have another remake. Like, people have a lot of debates between, well, not even a lot of debates. Like, even the creators themselves, like specifically said, Battle for Neighborville, which is like technically the sequel, is so far away from the Garden Warfare formula that is no longer Garden Warfare. It's something else completely. Like it's such a completely different game that they don't use it anymore. Which makes me kind of sad because, dude, again, I keep going in circles about my conversations, but like, I love it. I love it, dude. This is. I used to have a lot more stuff on my Xbox account, but because I'm on my PC, I'll have a lot less like cosmetics and stuff. Still trying to work on that. But like, this is mainly just me. What's it called? Like playing the game, getting the coins, and doing the sticker unboxings. This and Deadlock, which I still need to edit the Deadlock episode and what's it called, upload it to the account, but that and Deadlock are probably gonna be my two things that I really stream the most. Like I love Kingdom of the Dumps, but again, I feel a little bit awkward doing all the voices and stuff just by myself. And also, it's almost Christmas break, which makes it a little bit problematic as well. But like I'm trying to get better at getting over like that personal shyness. Again, there's nobody really watching these, but I'm like me personally, I'm just working on this. Da-da-da. Dude, I just love the vibes are immaculate in this game. What I'm really trying to go for is Hot Rod Chomper because I really like the ability like the speed boost and stuff, so I'd like to try and focus on getting that. I'm still trying to, but again, it's a super rare guy, so I have to try and get him like individually, which has been more difficult. Oh, I almost forgot to say, recently I picked up the new Death Watch Kill Team and I'm loving it. Man, like before they announced like the Primaris version of it, when I got into Kill Team, I made my own by like basically what's a good word for it? I got toasted breakfast brains. His increases continues to attack him, but eventually gets tired and overheats. Um, before they like before they released the information about the Primaris Death Watch coming out, I made my own effectively, but it wasn't the all black and like the only shoulder pad is yellow. I made it the opposite, where each of the guys were from their original family. Sorry. Uh, I once they announced it, I was ecstatic, bro. Like I have them in front of me right now. I made the Aegis, the Bombard, the Blade Master, and the Plasma guy and the Interceptor guy. I love it, bro. I'm so excited that I got it. This guy is so good. Breakfast Brains is so good, bro. This is crazy. I'm on the verge of death. Doctor, please. Doctor! Doctor, please! I also love that his cape is bacon, which is a really funny thing. Like, I'm still trying to get, like, I loved PVZ, but again, at that point I was, like, a kid before puberty, so I didn't really 100% get the way of getting all the different guys and stuff, so I kind of just messed around in the game a lot. Ah. We're at level 3, we just started with this guy, that's amazing. But I love the Death Watch, man. Like, that's when I was getting into Warhammer, I thought like it's maybe also me trying to be different, but like I love the Death Watch and the Grey Knights. I started the Grey Knights, but when I saw the Death Watch, I got really excited. Like, it's a taste of everything, which is what I really liked early on. Realizing now I don't really need a taste of everything, but like it's a taste of all of the. I love that. That's so funny. Somebody up there? Oh, somebody is up there! Holy moly! I can't get up there. Dude, I'm so excited. It's almost Christmas break. This is probably the last time I'm going to be streaming for a hot minute because I do have to like lock in on my exams. Like my economics and my math are the last two ones I gotta do, and if I don't get those, I might fail one of the two classes. So I gotta really focus up on that kind of stuff. But yeah, like it's I really gotta lock in. So today is like probably the last day. But hey, we won. Today's probably the last day I'm gonna stream for a hot minute. Like, and I also have to upload the VOD onto my YouTube channel. I also need to put the link to my YouTube channel. Like, I have a lot of. I have this. I've got D&D with my friends. I've got to study for exams. I've got minis to. I've got a lot of things on my to-do list, and this is just. I was like this was my last night. I confirmed it like me hanging out because tomorrow should be a focus in day. So I was just kind of chilling. I was like, meh, I'll try it. But yeah, I gotta really focus up because it's gonna be dangerous if I fail one of them. Luckily, for most of the classes in college, you only need like a 70 to pass, which is good. It's good, but also there is no curve on most of these tests, so that's a whole nother problem. Uh, so I'm gonna try and I'm basically trying my best here, man. But like, I just don't test the best. Like for quizzes and homework, I can do completely fine because I can lock in on that. But like for exams and stuff, I just don't do that well. Jumper. Uh, Usually when I'm playing games like this, or just when I want to turn my brain off, I again play like a game like this, and then I also go like watch a YouTube video. I've been recently watching a lot of Riptide. I know I keep talking about it, but please go watch Just Roll With It Riptide. It's an amazing D&D YouTube channel and also website where right now they have like all the different merch for. They've got a pretzel plushie, which is a character like the Just Roll With It recently has one. Got him. Um, recently one of their recently their free D&D campaign Riptide just came back from a 2-year hiatus, and it's probably the best time to jump in and start watching because I think by the time like the rate at which they're releasing episodes, like it's usually like every 1 or 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure they said they had like 9 episodes that they uh, recorded like all together. I think in Texas. Like they all came together in Texas and recorded like. There we go. Num num num. Oh, this guy's gonna kill me. Unless. Ah, well. But yeah, like it's probably the best time to jump in and go just watch the normal YouTube channel, and then for $5 a month you can get an itinerary. I think 7 or 8 campaigns that they have from Blood in the like from Call of Cthulhu to they have it from Call of Cthulhu to what's it called? Like from Mutants and Masterminds to even what's it called? Vampire the Masquerade. Like they have so many campaigns from different like gaming systems. It's amazing. And a lot of them have like each of them take a turn on a different campaign. Like they have some from Charlie Slimesicle, some from Bisley, some from Conta Fiction, a lot from Grizzly. Like he has a lot. He does most of the campaigns. He's also the one who's doing the main campaign that just came off hiatus. Like he's the one who focuses up on the main campaign. I think he started this as his like first ever time really DMing, which is a surprising feat for him to be able to do like such a magnificent job. I've been watching the more recent like the early episodes. Like I'm on episode 10, I think, and you can see the contrast of how all they've grown into their characters and themselves over the time. Oh no. But yeah, like it's amazing to see them personally and other things grow. But even then, like each of them have amazing like YouTube channels or other careers. Like Bisley does a lot of amazing video documentaries. Like he does a lot of amazing documentaries that you can go and listen to or actually even watch because they're all like video documentaries, and they're amazing places to find stuff. There we go. But like there's a lot of amazing videos that they all have. Like they're all amazing people. I've also been listening to lots of the Spit Take podcast, like where Bisley and Milo Mumbles. They both like it's been I think on hiatus for 2 years, looking for like they've been working on other projects during that time. But like I've been listening to a lot of them. Right now I'm listening to like the Papers Please one, which is like 5 hours. But even then, it's still a very fun podcast to listen. Not even is it a podcast? It might. I think it's just a YouTube channel, but it's also just still very fun to listen to. Suburbanation. Oh, they're taking. Oh, I thought they were taking something else. How are they got over? Okay. I like how it's a projectile instead of just like an area of effects. Like literally, you just shoot a glob of acid at somebody and just starts eating them. Ooh, definitely revive Sunflower. If we don't revive Sunflower, we're cooked. Nope, revive him. Get over here! Got him. Put me in the game, coach. Put me in the game. Dude, I used to live and die by these guys. I even had like before Plants vs Zombies Heroes, that one mobile game that had like it was a card-based strategy one came out. I really liked to. I made like a whole thing about where they had like it was all medieval fantasy and they had different armors and stuff that they were wearing. And they were different characters. Like I understand the Heroes game was superheroes, but like I really just thought like the walnut guy would definitely be like a huge tank. The pea shooter I think would be definitely like an not an up close and personal, but like mid range, maybe like rogue slash fighter. I didn't play D&D at the time, but like it was the idea of like he was fast and nimble and got in and out, in and out. But it's just a lot of stuff that I was like I was really into them. Like of course the sunflower would be the healer, but it could also be like healing of the sun kind of thing. Like I really got into this kind of stuff, but yeah, ooh, that'd be an interesting idea, like a Plants vs Zombies D&D campaign. I'd be super down for that. You thought he could teleport. Man, he doesn't know I know this. Delicious. Oh no. One down. Up. And two down. Level 5. Get down! I can't do anything about that. I'm really good at close range when there's like chaos in the room, but if a person with a gun can see me from a certain angle, I just can't do anything about it. Oh, game over. Good heavens. Heavens to Murgatroyd. I might honestly just stream for one more hour and then head to bed. It might be one of those nights. Like, I'm still in college, but I think it's so funny that sometimes my sleep schedule is either like, you stay up till 4 a.m. and binge different TikToks and audio reels. And then it'll be just like one night, I need to go to bed 10 p.m. and make sure I get plenty of sleep for tomorrow. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. I'm also still trying to figure out this streaming thing. Like, I'm trying to figure out how I can effectively do different things like this where, like, I can keep people entertained, how I can keep people interested, stuff like that. Heaven, good heavens. Heavens to Murgatroyd. Yeah, today is Saturday the 6th? The 5th? The 6th, yes. Because it's the 6th, I have tests on the 9th. I've got 3 days to lock in on those, so I am going to. It is extremely important that I do. So this is probably the last stream I'll have for a bit. Tomorrow it's like all day study day, effectively. Can I hurt? Oh, so it's not a beam anymore. It's like a bunch of shots. Dude. Interesting. Okay. Dude, he reminds me so much of Captain... What's his name? Captain Powder Toast, I'm pretty sure is his name. It was the guy from... Oh, I can't attack people. I'm outside of bounds. But it's... Powder Toast Man from Ren and Stimpy. Like, it's the same really kind of vibe. Maybe not as crazy, but the same kind of vibe. I love he has just a... Is that a waffle? Yeah, he just has a waffle floating around. Wow, that beam goes out really quickly. Now look. Kamehameha! Oh, I can't hurt anybody when I'm outside. Oh! Dude, I used to love the Potato Man. Actually, I still love the Potato Man. He's just a little guy. He's a little goober. But yeah, what was I talking about? It's been a very... somehow for me goofing off for a day, it's been a very long day. Good, we took care of that one. Why am I Oh, why am I Oro farming in the middle of a match? Oh, that was the wrong thing, but still effective. Why not? I love Super Brains, bro. I honestly, one of my questions about Super Brains is like, what was he like before he died? Was he a like? I need to read on the comics or the lore, but was Super Brains a superhero before he was alive, or did he become like a superpowered being after? Because I feel like that's a very important difference. That also might explain why he's like this. Ooh, we are in a bad place right now. Boom! Ah, I can't do anything. Bottleheimer? I love Plants vs Zombies. It's one of my childhood like the pillars. Whatever, like core memory. Like, it's one of my. I guess it would be like one of my islands from Inside Out. Ooh, that was loud. I feel like even though he has good movement, it still stops. Oh, that's a friend. Even though he has good. Oh, aren't they? Ah. We're gonna keep working on this. I really like Super Brains and like the character in general. I used to have like a dude. Oh my god. A amusement park that I used to go to when I was young and when Plants vs Zombies was in the like the peak of its popularity. They used to have a ARG like part that was all Plants vs Zombies. I ate that up, dude. Oh my god. I remember core memory unlocked. I forgot about that. Like I remember going there with my family, and as soon as I saw it, I don't think either my mom knew that was going to be the case, or she was just like, "Oh, look at that little thing." The little gremlins in my brain went,
Go! You must go! You must go and enjoy! Flavor! Nostalgia!
and I was like, "Yes, I will listen." God, landmine. My superhero ain't being so super right now, but like, dude, oh my god, I remember all of that, and I remember at the end of the thing there was a gift shop that had one of my that had the different like plushies and stuff, and I had no Plants vs Zombies merch. I needed a plushie, and at one point I tried to get myself a plushie through the claw machine. It failed, and I think for the first time, I don't know why when I was younger I used to hoard like a lot of my money. I don't even know if hoard is the right word for it. But like I used to keep a lot of money. Like when I had birthday presents and stuff, I would just keep the money, and I had like as like a maybe like a 7 or 8 year old, like at least $100 in my own wallet. That was like a Ben 10 like Velcro wallet. I remember I was like they were like, "Oh, well, that's too bad that you couldn't get it." And I was like, "I'm gonna buy it." And they were like, "What?" I think that was the first time they realized I knew how to spend money properly, and they were like, "Oh no." But like, dude, I bought that pea shooter. It's probably still in my closet somewhere, and I love it to death. I don't know who started it, but I love the great PvZ revival. Like, dude, I remember playing this maybe 2 years ago, and I tried to play. I could barely get a single open lobby. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that we got the revival. It really makes me joyous. Yippee! So much whimsy and love in my heart. Yes, yes, yippee! Dude, I love the fact that I can just like play this game. I could play my nostalgia because I remember when I was younger, I loved Plants vs Zombies. I loved it. I got like the DS game, loved it. On my like on the family iPad, I was like, "Can we please download the free game?" They were like, "I don't know. Are you really gonna play?" And I was like, "Yes, yes, give me access, give me control." And they were like, "Oh, okay." I think I averaged about 100 hours, like maybe in the first week. It was not actually. Wait, hold on. Does there is enough time in the week? Yeah, but like 100 hours in the week as like a 6-year-old. I was obsessed. And when Garden Warfare came out, I was like, I need it. I need that now on our Xbox. I need that now. And they were like, "Are you sure?" It was like, "We can get you for Christmas." I don't care. Just give it to me now. God, I remember when they started playing that. Like, I'm not a big COD guy. Like, you're probably not gonna catch me playing a lot of COD because I'm not one. Well, one, I'm not good at it, and two, it's not my favorite thing to play because I get really mad at myself when I'm playing against people who do nothing but like play sweaty at this game. But like, I love it. Like, I love COD, but like, literally I loaded back in the game. I love it. Um, but like, it's just something. It's like the cycle is not for me. I don't really like it. I like the fact in this game that you can like there we go. Woo! Hot mama. Dude, I feel like sometimes I don't mean to do it, but I sound like a 1960s like youngster. Golly gee willikers, mister. Thanks for the quarter. I can go buy a house with this. But like, what's that talking about? Oh, the reason I like this game. The reason I like this game is so much is because one option is that you can literally revive your teammates, which makes the cycle feel a little less like extremely I also love all the like the customization, like it's not like different guns that you buy that can go on any character. It's certain classes that you can. I couldn't put it over. That's also probably why I like TF2 so much. It's like Team Fortress 2. I also love Titanfall 2, but that's another friend of mine that loves it even more. I love TF2 just because like I think I really like when something takes a very serious subject and makes it like whimsical and joyous. I don't know why, but I do. What's Oh, football? Okay. We're getting the field kick, I guess. I love that. That's so funny. Wow, I'm surprised he's not dead. One thing I do not like about this game as much, it's like my very one small critique. It just feels like sometimes when I focus down a player, it takes a crazy amount of damage to get through. But when a player focuses down me, it's a lot less. So it might be just because I'm being like multi-partied at that point. Like it might just be the case of like I'm running into behind enemy lines and they have people that are just like making sure their friends don't die. What happens if I take none? What else can I wear? Super Cloud? I'm not wearing that. I love the Helm of Toasting, bro. It's just a giant, what's it called thing? Beard of Superiority. That actually goes pretty hard. Stubble of Superiority. Can't really see it, but it still goes pretty hard. Pretty hard, I believe. Bacon Cape. Shower Curtain Cape. Cape of... Oh! Oh, did we win? Hey, there we go.
Hold the line! They will not make it past our beaches!
Hey, 15k. Ugh, so much yawning today. Good for them. What was I gonna do? I feel like I've been just talking about a lot how much I like this game, which I do, but that also just can't be what it becomes this entire stream, effectively. If I had, well, okay, jumping to a completely different topic, if I had to like rank each of the classes on each side of Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2, I would have to say like I'm going from my least favorite to my top favorite. This is my own personal opinion. I gotta say at the bottom is Rose. Like, I know it's for some people, but even then, like, I find myself anytime I play her getting aggravated because, like, she's a very utility-based character, but every time I play her, her gun shoots off too slow. Her abilities are mainly crowd control, which is good, but that's also just not my play style of being with a big group and waiting for them to like get clustered up so I can shoot them with that kind of thing. It's just not the way I play it. Do I have to? Oh, I have to wait until they. Yeah, I forgot. I have to. You got to shoot those things down. The problem is I can't really. Oh, I can bite the things though. I'm straight up chopping my walls over here. We're in. Ow! Ah! I got shot down. Ba-boom! I'm dead. This is like the... Yep. I bite him, I immediately get shot with 1,000 bullets. It's hard to imagine that, in a couple of days I'm heading back home for the holidays for like a month. I gotta really focus up on like... First off, focus on classes, it's always the priority, but also focus up on what I'm bringing back from the college dorm room. Like, what exactly can I leave, and what exactly can I let stay? I know there's some, like... There's PSAs out there from the people who are... Ow! Wow, those scientists are non-stop. But, like, it's... I know there's some PSAs about, like, what can I bring? What should I do? I know I gotta unplug all this stuff, but it's like, what do I really want to bring home with me? And how much do I want to lug up and down a bunch of flights of stairs before I get tired of it? Oh, another breakfast plates. Oh, I missed.
Come here! I'm a melee class, I can't do shooting, come here!
Woo! That's not good. Oh, you think you can run? This isn't for discussion. No, I'm dead, though. Oh, back to the tier list I was thinking about doing before I got completely sidetracked. I gotta say Rose is my very least, just because she's a very utility-based character, and that's just not my playstyle. After that, I gotta say probably... If I'm playing on controller, probably Cactus. There's such precision needed for Cactus, and I just don't feel like I have that normally. And another death. Oh, I'm alive on 1 health. I'm about to die, though, I think. Oh, hey, bud. Yep, there it is. It slaps me across the face. Ooh. I gotta say Cactus, like, it's a good character. It's just, again, it's pretty long range. I'm pretty good with it if I'm on, like, mouse and keyboard, but for controller, the aim assist isn't the best in this game, so I gotta put it, like, at my number... How many are there? I think there's, like, 6 on each side. In my number 5 slot. Number 4? I want to say... It's difficult because it's either Sunflower or Cobb. It's either Sunflower or Cobb for number 4. Oh, we already took it. Perfect. But like, not Sunflower. Yeah, it's Sunflower or Cobb. Like, Sunflower, she, is it a she? I don't know. It's a plant, but like, it's a very support-based class, and sometimes if my team really needs it, I can play Sunflower, but I just don't do that a lot. It's just something I don't personally like. I don't like to do, but I'm pretty good at it. And then for corn husk or corn, I guess corn cob, Sergeant Corn, Colonel Corn. Sorry about that. Almost completely passed out. For Colonel Corn, I want to say like he's good. He's a very good like offensive character. Like he has amazing guns and weaponry, but my one like critique about him is that I feel like even though he's a good character with good guns, every time thought I could get him. Though every time I play him, I just feel like I shoot them with I think like 32 damage at one point, and I know they're low, but they never die. And then as soon as I get in, like as soon as like they get a chance at me to shoot me, I immediately die. He's a very good character, which is not my most favorite. We've done 4 out of I think there might be 7 actually. There's 4 original and then there's 3 new. So yeah, 7 on each side. Yeah, he's not my utmost favorites, but he's like still a character I vibe with. Next up, I gotta say is Pea Shooter. Like tried and true classic. If we were playing the original, he'd probably be my number 2. But other than that, like he's a very well-rounded character that I can like work and rely with. But it's just kind of like the same thing as like it's vanilla. Like it's always good, but it's sometimes I need something different. Number 2, I gotta say, is Citron. I love Citron a lot just because he has some amazing maneuverability. Like, the way you can get around the battlefield and focus down certain opponents who, like, deal crazy amounts of damage sometimes is really good. His EMP blast combined with his shield and just being really up close, you can deal, like, I think 60 damage and, like, 60 damage on a good, like, I think per 6 seconds. Like, it's 10 damage a second, which is really good. Probably even less than that. Like, more than that, sorry. Like, in less time, more damage. But, like, it's very good that he's just generally good for everything. The only thing he struggles with is when the character is, like, far away. That's, like, the one time he really has difficulty focusing up. Because the beams do less damage, and he has to try and accommodate for that. Come on, get this Citron up. We need every man on the team. There we go. There we go. I think we got the... Oh, okay. I wonder where... Oh, they're probably doing the battlefield on the right side. But, like, I was wondering why is nobody helping me trying to collect the main objective? Oh, luckily, that's actually really good. I don't think the mic picks up my sniffles. Auto teleport. Okay. We're going under because we're taking immense fire. Like oh my! Come on! There we go. Number 1, based on the name of the entire, based on the name of the episode or the stream, I think Chopper's my favorite just because it's so upfront about what he does. Like. He's a melee through and through. Some variants have guns. Those variants I don't really play. Like, he is very good for literally just being... he has good maneuverability. He's fast. He's strong. He has a good amount of health. And when he gets the chance, he gets up and personal. Yeah, I feel like, in my personal opinion, he's my favorite character. That's also why I'm trying to get Hot Rod. I love, like, I don't know, you wouldn't know this about me because nobody's watching the stream, and also I don't give out a lot of personal information like that. I love, like, hot rods and muscle cars from the 60s and 70s.
6'7", 6'7".
Like having a hemorrhage in my brain from saying it too much. It's like the laughing gas from Joker. I'm laughing my ass off and dying. It's something that ow, 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 ow.
Get over here! Get over here! Now walk into the things.
I love those muscle cars and like the designs of them. Like that's one of my dreams is to have a car like that when I'm older. Like when I have the proper like money and time to take care of a genuine like piece of history like that, I will. Man, all of these soldiers are just like bombing. Like they're straight up heading over. Num num. Num 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 num. Delicious. But like yeah, it's one of my goals is to have a hot rod like that. It's one of the things I really wish to have in the future. Like it's just, I understand like the 70s gets a lot of heat for their designs. It was just a bad time in general in the 70s, but it was one of my favorite times to like eras to have different like styles for cars, guns, different stuff like that. Like not guns. What am I talking about? Like I'm talking about like Ow. Okay. I have to sit in this corner until I heal up. You just gotta wait a minute as my body is literally like purple things are oozing out of my system. I think that bird is about to try and shoot. Oh, we're good. Okay. Let's do a little bit of hypnosis. Let's get in there. Oh, there's nobody nearby. I wasted this burrow. This is a lot of... There's not a lot of places where I can go and hide. This is a very like monkey see, monkey do kind of place. I gotta wait and heal as there's until I get an option or a chance to try and get in there. Which is no, go, 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 go. I don't think they. Oh, I was about to say I don't think they notice a man with a rocket like aimed at my head, ready to take the shot. Oh my god, I didn't know. So there is golden gnomes in the different... Oh my god, there's different gnomes in the golden... There's different golden gnomes in the different multiplayer maps. That's amazing. I gotta focus up on that. I gotta go find my multiplayer maps. Got him. Ha. Burn for 5 HP. Burn for 5 HP is second, nerd. Sweet Jesus. One guy dead. That's the only option I have. Like, I can't do a lot, but I can sacrifice myself for one guy dead. Yeah. We got a full... Dude, I love... Like, I keep talking about how I'm so happy that the revival worked, and it did. I don't know who started it, but I have to personally give them, like, the straight up chomping it up and down plant style. Like, I don't know what else to say. I gotta give them the Crazy Steve style. I gotta make them start like talking like Crazy Steve. How much I'm gonna give it to them? Like, he probably can see me. He's about to teleport out of the way. I'm about to die. Yep. As soon as one sees me, I feel like it's a hive mind of sorts, where it's just like they scream and they see me, and I just go, "Oh no!" As I get shot and ballisted by like 14 different soldier zombies. Is that the name of the guy? I feel like it has to be Soldier, right? I think there's no other way for him to be named. Like, most of these characters are named pretty spot on for what they do. Like, some will be named, what's it called? Like, his name's Chomper. His main attack is Chomp. It sounds like he's gonna eat something. He eats zombies. Like, I think it's literally called Imp as well. Imp, Pirate. Super Breed's the only one that doesn't really exactly show, but even it's super in the name. It's a superhero. Pea Shooter, Sunflower, Chomper, Cactus, Citron, Cobb, Rose. Like, that's just all the stuff that, like, they made it really easy for children to, like, recognize when it's one of their characters, because literally just imagine like a 6-year-old going to a grocery store and being like, "Mama, guy from video game." "Yes, honey, it is the kid from the video game. Can I survive the damage until I revive him?" "I can. I cannot, but he's alive now," which he's probably gonna die almost immediately. Anyway, uh, just a random kid. Mama, pea shooter." "What, honey? You're just looking at green beans." "Pea shooter." I don't know what you mean, honey." "Pea shooter." "Okay. Yes, honey. Now take your meds." "What?" Oh, this isn't good at all. I think it ends if nobody's on the... Okay, it's on overtime. I'm gonna start biting. I don't know what's going... It's... Did I just eat his cannon? I think it's over for us. Yeah. But, what's it called? Yeah, like, just imagining, like, a 6-year-old saying pea shooter and, like, jumping up and down as his mom is so confused trying to figure out what's going on as he looks at just a bunch of green beans. God, I love Plants vs. Zombies. I love it. I love it. It does a lot of nostalgia kicking in, but usually nostalgia goes away after a while when you realize that, like, oh, it's not as good as I remember in my childhood. This is as good as my childhood was, bro. Like, I feel like it's even better because I can actually play the game and be good. Like, my brain is developed to a certain point where I can be like, instead of trying to shoot where they are, shoot where they're going to be. Eh? Wow, everyone just kind of left. Huh, okay. I got a positive KD ratio on Plants vs. Zombies. Let's go! There we go. Times KO'd by a player, highest vanquish kill streak, overall accuracy, critical hits. I'm gonna risk it. Actually, I probably shouldn't risk it. Oh, you know what I can do? I can make it a bordered window and then check the stream, and then I'll be back. Options, video, windowed. Apply video settings. Yes, that works. And then refresh the chat, see if anybody's in there. No. We're still at one viewer, which I think is just me. Yeah, I think that's just me playing myself. Anyway, back onto here. We go on to full screen, apply video settings. Yes, save video changes, and there we go, we're back. Ow. I also love Super Brains. Like, I'm a sucker for superheroes and stuff. That's just something I've always been a sucker for. Honestly, I don't know, like... well. I don't know if, like, for certain superheroes, I'm kind of like, it's not as big of a deal for me. Like, what's one of those heroes? I want to say for, like, Marvel, like, I love X-Men. Like, my dad grew up on X-Men. He showed me some of their stuff. I loved it. But it's not my favorite. I want to say one that I'm not 100% excited about is Eternals. Like, I've heard the comics are alright, but even then, it's just like the movie really bombed, which is sad to say, because they had an amazing lineup. Like, it had an amazing lineup of actors to try and play in Eternals, but like, it's also just that's like. I want to say the reason it failed, like, I remember, I haven't watched in a while, I don't rewatch the Eternals. I want to say the reason it failed is because it was like at the very beginning of MCU exhaustion, like superhero exhaustion. Like everybody was so tired of seeing the same movie tropes over and over again, they were just kind of like, eh. They didn't really care, which then created like a whole another problem of like it didn't make a lot of money, so they started like doubling down. I wish not multiverse of madness. Well, I wish that one went well as well. It's just it was always kind of meant to be bad, gonna be so real. It's just because of the like the quality of the CGI in that movie was not the best. And I also know it's just like some of the catchphrases, the lines that they said were very corny. Like at the very end, the post-credit scene where he literally opens up like an eye on his head, it's so badly CGI'd. I was like, oh, ow. Nah. Yeah, like it's. I feel like the Eternals. I think which was 2021. It was after Endgame. I felt like that was the beginning of the end for Marvel in a certain way. Like some of the movies I love, dude. I loved like the Ant-Man. I like Paul Rudd. I just wish they did better on Ant-Man, Quantumania. Like I feel like it was still alright, but it still wasn't the best. They could have done so much better on it, but they either money or didn't care, one or the other. It was a whole thing. So it just kind of like, eh. Like, again, with Secret Wars, like, okay, I think I'm just seeing a prevalent problem of like every time they had the chance to do something, they're not. Again, I am one guy. I'm just a random white guy being like, this is what I believe Marvel should do with their characters in their MCU. Like, I'm not trying to be like the one of those guys in the in the Reddit Discord mods being like, Marvel needs to reimagine these characters. It's making it too woke and stuff. Like, I didn't watch the Marvels, which I've heard, like, dude, I feel like I understand. Okay, I keep having a lot of conversations in my head, which is causing problems of me being like trying to talk right now. But like in the Marvels and the post-credit scenes, there's one of Beast. Beast is from the X-Men, like the blue guy. I love Beast in the X-Men. Like I've been reading a lot of the new X-Men 2024 run by Jed McKay. Love it, bro. Same thing with the other one. I don't remember her name right now, but it's she. I also read her. There's a lot they're connected, which is the reason I read them both. I love them both, man. Like, I love the new takes on stuff. I love that Juggernaut is a part of the Jed McKay team. Like, it's the X-Men Task Force team. Um, I also know in the 90s there was a whole thing about Marvel was going pretty bankrupt, so they sold off a bunch of their IPs. Like, I think right now Fox owns the rights to X-Men, which is why there was, like, all the early 2000 X-Men movies with Wolverine and stuff. Which I'm happy for, Hugh Jackman. Like, it's an amazing opportunity for him. But like again, Deadpool and Wolverine happened recently, and I'm very happy for it. But like, I wish they made some more X-Men movies. Like, I understand they've redone it a couple of times. Like, there was the Days of Future Past one, the X-Men First Class. I loved X-Men First Class. I just want like, I understand you can't have. I understand you can't have high quality like multiple episode like an entire X-Men show. Like there's been X-Men shows, but I mean like the quality of the movies as show, you can't really do that. It's not cost efficient. Like X-Men 97 I loved because it's like that the feeling of like the team going through stuff. I wish I could have like multiple seasons of that. Like also X-Men Evolution. I watched a lot of X-Men Evolution as a kid. Which some character redesigns I'm kind of iffy about, uh like they made all of it kind of couldn't get a multi-kill. But like it's just some of the things they did in that show were a little bit iffy, kind of like a little bit, little, like a little tweak, little the wrench they were tweaking it with got a little too tight at one point. Ow! Ooh, that could have been bad. Ah! While trying to avoid the chomper. That's what I'm trying to go for, the Hot Rod Chomper. Dude, I love that character. But yeah, like I'm a sucker for X-Men, man. I love the fact that literally the ability that you get is just from having your genetics being like there's so many good takes on it. Like there's just it's difficult to go wrong with unless you go down like a very, very niche route, but even then it's like if you did that route right, you still can't get it wrong, which makes it very fun to watch. Like I would love if I'm really hoping for Doomsday. I remember they showed all the cast and stuff. I'm really hoping they do this right. Like they had the entire world kind of in their pocket for Infinity Wars and Endgame. So I'm hoping Doomsday can work properly. I also don't know I don't know. Remember the whole situation with Jonathan Majors? I know he did something. I think he assaulted like a woman or something. But like it's something. I don't really know the whole situation, but I do wish the Kang Dynasty went through because there's some stuff from the comics. The Kang Dynasty was fantastic. Wait, is the new movie called Secret Wars or is it Doomsday? I don't remember, but I remember dude, if Secret Wars happens, that would be amazing. Symbiote suit Spider-Man, that is my bread and butter. Oh, I'm cooked. Yeah. But like it's just something I'm really excited for to see the X-Men. Like I would love a whole new rendition of X-Men with new characters and stuff, or like at least new actors playing the characters. That'd be an amazing thing to watch. Like, again, there's always going to be people being like, that character doesn't represent this character. Like, again, they're trying to there we go. Ow, 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 ow. Boom! No! Whatever, delicious breakfast now. But I really would wish if they did a whole new remake of like the X-Men series. Like I wonder if they would pop up anywhere. Like I really liked the kind of new take on the X-Men. Like when I say I really liked First Class, I loved First Class, man. Like I watched that multiple times. I love. Sorry about that thing in my throat. This is one thing I always do have questions about because. Magneto goes by sometimes like in X-Men '97 he goes by Magnus, and in First Class he goes by Eric. I'm guessing Magnus was his like German name, and Eric he used in America to seem like not as far off from the normal society and stuff. There's the problem. We got it. Okay. But yeah, like it's just something I always wondered about. I'm guessing my theory is correct because like Charles at X-Men '97 calls him Magnus, which I think is because Magneto trusts I can't speak when I'm playing this game. Magneto trusts Charles enough to be like, this is my actual name. But, dude, when I was a lot younger, I really, really hoped that, like, my X gene would activate. Looking at it now, like, again, same thing with Steven Universe. I don't know if I've said this before, but when I originally watched Steven Universe for the first time, I did not get the representation or, like, the meaning behind the show of, like, what's called LGBTQ community, the difficulties of being transgender, that kind of stuff. Originally, I just thought there was just cool rock ladies fighting aliens. Like, and I understand that's what they had to pitch to people, like to the CEO, like the 90-year-old CEO executive, just like, what is this? Cool alien rock people fighting other rock people. Okay, will there be explosions? Kind of, yeah. There will be music. Music. No music.
Okay. That's fine then.
Like, same dude, I wish Owl House, which is another thing that, like, I know it's two different people who made the different shows, but I wish that Owl House got more seasons to see through, like, the summer years. I also love that I think Dana Terrace, the creator of Owl House, literally just, like, when they talked about Disney Plus started making, like, AI so it can be specialized for each person, she was just like, yo, straight up, steal my stuff. Steal my stuff, like, pirate my stuff off of anything but Disney. Make sure you get it away from Disney. Do not let Disney touch it. Do not let it happen. This will ruin the entire industry. Do not let them touch that. Do not let them touch Owl House.
Come here, come here!
There's bottlenose situation. If I can swap out the spin thing, I would definitely swap out the spin thing because I just feel like it's kind of good when you're in a crowd, but again, a lot of this game is a lot of 1v1s, so it just becomes repetition kind of to do this. Uh-oh, I've been splooched. If I can just revive this one scientist, we'll be a-okay. Jump! Get out of there! Uh-oh. Where you going, bud? Oh, I'm dead. But, oh, yeah. Owl House. I love Owl House, bro. I'm a sucker for a good power system. I remember watching a couple, like, video documentaries on YouTube, and they always talk about, like, building a magic system. I don't remember the name of the guy. But it was like, he had like a basic theory of like, the more complex the system is, the more, it was just something about like, if somebody is just like, yeah, no, the magic let me cast this fireball, instead of just like, I had to focus my energy into some kind of incendiary in the air around us. Then I had to ignite that and focus it where I wanted to go. Like it's just like the more complex it is, the more people can get into it. Because in like Harry Potter, you really can't get into it. It's just like you say an incantation and it happens. Versus Hunter x Hunter, which is if not the best explanation and like example of this kind of thing. Where it's the best. Is that the shroud from the P-Hunter hero from Heroes? That's amazing. But yeah, like for Hunter x Hunter, which is the best example for a superpower, like for a power system of just like there are 6 types. The ones you are close to, you are more proficient in. The ones that you're farther away from will ruin you. If you focus one on too much, he'll ruin it. There's 4 different ways to like focus this kind of thing. I'm cooked. But like it's like the way because like even in the show. There's a difference between Harry Potter fans and Hunter x Hunter fans. Of just like Harry Potter fans, they like it because the characters, the magic's pretty cool, and whenever they try and explain stuff, they have to go through like constant searching of things. Versus Hunter x Hunter fans, which are just like, how does this character's abilities activate? And it's just like, well, it seems like he has a emitter type because he literally ejects energy from his body, and also a manipulation type. So like it's the same thing it's the same difference as giving somebody just enough to understand math and the basic fundamentals to understand everything about math. Like if you teach somebody 2 times 2 is 4, they only know 2 times 2 is 4. But if you explain that 2 times 2 is 4, but you can also get there by doing 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, it's just like it's different ways to get there. Like it's ways to teach somebody to understand it. That's also why, like, when people try and make games or I guess AUs, I'm not a big reading of AU guys. I'm also not a big reader, which is a problem. Like I only really read comic books. I think I died off of reading for fun years ago. After for years they forced me to do that kind of stuff, and I was just like, this ain't the vibe. I also remember they always made us do like, if I wanted to have like either a vacation, like in school, if I wanted to go like on a like a little school field trip or have something else, they'd make us read. So I found reading more and more like a chore rather than something for me to be fun about. I used to like reading. I used to love it. Like it was a way to escape. But now I only read comic books just because it's like an easier way to. But it's a whole thing. What was I gonna say? What were we talking about? Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, with Hunter x Hunter, it's just like it's a such a big, like it's a big jump. This is what, dude. I want to really start getting into the Chainsaw Man manga. I'm also so excited for the next season. I haven't watched the movie yet, but it's such an amazing show that I probably should. I know that like the whole Reze thing is amazing, but like I love that as well. Where like you can make contracts with devils, and the devils are made of like the general people's fear of it. And so literally, if you want to become really, really powerful, or you want to make a deal with a really strong devil, you just gotta find one where it's like you just gotta find one where you like like the gun devil is so big because of the violence in America in like in the 1990s. Buy guns. Uh, but like yeah, there's so many different devils and stuff. That also explains why there's like the Death Devil is probably the, if not the strongest devil of all, because like the dark, like nobody can outpower the Death Devil because everybody is like, almost everybody is afraid of death. You can't find it's very difficult to find a person where you talk to them and they're not afraid of death. It's very difficult. Like it's an existential dread. It is a primordial existential dread in everybody's body that avoid death at all costs. Like literally, I don't know. I haven't read the manga. I've seen probably clips. I've spoiled enough for myself. But like, for Chainsaw Man, I don't know if the Death Devil actually exists. Like I don't. It might be just too big to deal with, so they don't bring it in there because like. You can't do anything with the Death Devil because guess what? They can never beat it. It's a Death Devil. That's the whole point. But like it's just it's like a primordial fear. Same thing as the fear of darkness. Darkness you can get around because like some people aren't afraid of the darkness. You embrace the darkness. I was born with it. I was born in it. Molded by it. I did not see the light of day until I was a man. I know I'm butchering that baby voice, but like, yeah, like the Darkness Devil. I think there has to be Darkness Devil. I don't know even if I'm spoiling it. I don't know. I haven't read it myself. I think I might be spoiling myself as well. I don't know, but like the Darkness Devil, I feel like you can get across, but it also is definitely going to be like the stronger side of devils versus like I would say but definitely like I'm ooh, that's actually a really good question. Do devils and the way they manifest depend on who's the most afraid of them? Like if children don't like tomatoes and they think they're gross, does it have a lot more like cartoonish characteristics because it's a child, like it's a child's most like harrowing fear, or is it like a thing of like it doesn't matter who it is, the fear manifests its way in the mass population idea of it? Oh, sorry, yeah. I was looking at one of the minis and I put them on like a little book that's reflected with red, and I saw like rust. I was like, this is Games Workshop plastic. I didn't know it could rust. I'm guessing a draw, probably. Ah, well. You win and you lose. But yeah, like it's... I'm wondering how the different devils work in Chainsaw Man. Like, I would... Dude, I feel like a crazy combo. Like, I know in the... I watched the first season. There's the Infinity Devil. I feel like that has to be one of the most OP devils to make a contract with, right? Like, oh, Plasma Chomper. Plasma Chomper or no, Electro Chomper? Power Chomper. Oh, so close to Sniper. But like it has to be one of the stronger ones to make a deal with. I know they killed it, but like if they kept it alive, imagine the deal. Like if you could make a deal with that guy and be like, you give me regeneration powers in this day and age with all the devils and stuff, we won't kill you, we'll just contain you. Like that would be an insane guy to keep around. Like with the amount of different devils and people who are this guy shooting electric, yeah. Um, with the amount of devils who just like I think like either chomp away or need blood to survive, if you make a contract with the Eternity Devil and uh you make a contract with the Eternity Devil and you just have constant regeneration, like pair him up with a hybrid, bro. You just have ever constant blood and food. Like you have, like, no matter where you put him, the fiends that are on the team will always have food, and you don't have to worry about them. I am not locked in. I am not locked in. But the Eternity Devil would be an amazing one just because of the regeneration properties, right? Like, am I crazy about that? I feel like there has to also be a space devil. Like the amount of people who are feared of like scared of space and the vastness of it. If you could have like a combination where like you can make a deal with the space devil and have like a pocket dimension at your whim, and then the Eternity Devil will like give you regeneration powers. It doesn't matter. I think for most people, like the Fox Devil, it likes humans, so it gives the most amount of deals. So if it was like for I think you say like Conan, then you do like a fox thing, and I think the deal is like it gets a chunk of your skin every time you do that. So being able to, I'm hungry. Uh oh. Okay, but yeah, like it's if you could just regenerate at any point, that'd be crazy. It also just depends on how good the deal you can make it. Like, I think when they fought the Eternity Devil, it was ready to die. It didn't want to go in this constant cycle anymore. So if you could negotiate it with like, hey, I'll get my boy Denji off you if you just give me like infinite regeneration. There we go. Like it's like the ability to have infinite regeneration powers in specifically the Chainsaw Man universe, I feel like is insane, bro. I feel like if you have regeneration powers at all, it'll give you such a bigger advantage against anybody else. I'm dead. Like it's the ability to just regenerate from any wound or like, dude, I feel like an insane lineup for contracts would be if you could Future Devil, but also that's a really tricky thing because looking into the future is a very powerful ability, and like the people said, like he gave like somebody's left eye and their taste, like their sense of touch, and somebody else gave like 4 fingers and an arm or something. But like it's the guy determines the quality or how much you bid on a deal depending on if you are like if you go out in a good way or a bad way. I feel like a crazy lineup for devils to get powers from is Eternity Devil, some kind of space devil, Ghost Devil, and Future Devil. That way, you have infinite regeneration with basically barrier technique from Jujutsu Kaisen Satoru Gojo. Not barrier, infinity basically, where literally you just like you regenerate with like you constantly regenerate. You have a unyielding swarm of like ghost arms and different stuff like that. You can look into your future and see what your enemy's about to do for like 3 seconds, and then finally but not least, you can do like literally just go like Epsilon and summon an entire black hole or something, or like just shoot out like pieces in Vorpal energy. Like that, I feel like that's a crazy setup. Again, the restrictions on that would have to be so crazy. Like for what's it called? I don't remember her name, but for one of the characters, she literally gave up her like left eye and a kidney to get the powers for a Ghost Devil, which was just like a singular arm, like a ghost arm. And I know for like I I can't remember any of the characters' names right now. The guy with the ponytail, I know he has like a curse devil, where I think like every time he activates the curse, it takes a couple years off his life. I think the original thing was like 10 years off his life. I'm unsure. Like,
Release me! Release me! Release me!
there we go, dead.
You think you got off easy, huh?
Oh, I missed. How much health was he at? Not that bad. But like, I just feel like again, I would not want to be anybody in the Chainsaw Man like universe. Like truly, it's just a horrible place to live. Like, whatever your fears are comes to life, and it's a physical manifestation that tries to kill all of humanity. Bro, I would be going insane. Like, even the Yakuza's just like, yeah, we're cooked. It's just like, it's just the power system is so cool. And I know season 2, I'm unsure, but like, I think, Denji still has connections to Vegeta inside his soul or something. There we go. There's just a lot of stuff I gotta like watch about like Vegeta and Denji. Like I basically just have to watch the rest of the seasons and stuff. And he's back. Did we win? Hopefully we won. I'm gonna be so real. Hey, we won. Let's go. Oh, okay. I definitely need to like start unlocking a lot more of the armors and stuff in this game. I will say it's like 10 o'clock and we're streaming for like I think an hour 30 at this point. I think it's a good time to end the stream. I know again, still no viewers, but gotta make consistency so at least they see that I'm trying. But yeah, it's been a good stream. Hopefully see you guys later. Bye bye.